Welcome back to IGTV, and today I keep on answering all of your questions. Do not forget to keep asking, and I will be answering as many questions as I can. Guys, so today's question is one that I get from a lot of promoters in different stages of their career. So the question is, should I focus most of my efforts on my business profile or my personal profile? This goes to posting on social media, and it applies to any platform. I mean, most people are asking mainly about Instagram because this is where they're spending most of their time, but it actually applies to any platform whatsoever. So the answer is not one for everybody. So let's look at all the different possibilities and see where you're at. Let's start from the bottom up and talk about the sub promoter. Sub promoter, when you just get started, you should only be working with one profile, and it should be your personal one. Then your personal profile, you need to decide how much of your personal profile applies to your work, nightlife, your job. If you're doing this part-time, you have another job, there's anything else that you need to be posting about, you need to figure out how much and how to balance that equation. But ideally, what people want to see is the true you, the real you, everything about you. So if it's not about hiding what you do during the day, or hiding your family, or your vacation or whatever. It's about showing everything you can and not just posting parties and parties and parties all the time. Also, when it comes, some jobs may require that they look at your Instagram and you want to show a serious side that you may not be able to show as much when you're doing this kind of job. But you can always go back, post the promotion for whatever upcoming events you have, and then you can also always not delete but archive that information. You never know when you want to repost it, bring it back up, and it also helps with all the algorithms to have all that information there. So that's the sub promoter that's getting started. Then sub promoter could grow a little bit, and it just becomes something that you're starting to look at this as a more serious job, and you actually want to grow into owning your own business later on and being the main promoter. But for now, you're still a sub promoter, but you left that other job. You're doing this full time. So definitely, at that point in time, I still recommend that you do not open a separate account as a business, even if you already have a business name for later on. Still focus on your personal. It doesn't matter how much you have there going on, like in your life. It doesn't matter. Like, you don't need to be, like I said again, deleting any of your family dinners, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it may be. Make sure you post as much as you can. People want to know about you. People want to get to know who you are, and this, it makes them relatable to you, and it's just gonna be easier. If they like you, they're gonna probably come to your events more. If they don't like you, that's a whole other chapter that we gotta talk about. So then after that, when you actually have your own business, when you start your first business, then what factors in here, because you should have your business account or profile separated from your personal, what applies here is the budget that you have. So ideally, when you're already opening a business, there's enough money for you to invest in hiring a team to do this. Where we are at currently, I have somebody handling my personal account and my business account. It's two separate teams working on different things and with different, I guess, jobs or purposes in general. But ideally, somebody that knows how to do this better than yourself. I know 100% of the people that do this for me do a lot better job, so that I can concentrate my efforts on what I love doing, which is writing and actually, helping you guys and creating all this content. So depending on the budget that you have, let's say that you are at the beginning and you do not have a budget to hire a team to do both things for you, or to at least take care of your business account for you, then you need to balance your time. Social media is already taking a lot of people's times, and a promoter that is gonna do well is always in promote mode. Therefore, you need to be posting on social media as much as possible. Also, it is very important. Do not forget, social media is not what's gonna make you in this industry. Offline promotion is the most important part. You need to focus your attention on that offline promotion as much as possible too. Okay, back to your budgets. If you don't have a big budget, then and you want to still have 2 accounts, make sure that you make the time. Try to see if there's any way that you could post on your whatever platform you're talking about for both accounts at the same time. There's possibilities out there where you can actually mix and do that kind of stuff. But there's some things that you may want to be talking about in your personal account, but not in your business account. Maybe focus whatever you're going to be posting on your business account on the more, business oriented stuff. If you go to my LMG Miami account, you will see that we have all the flyers, we have pictures from the events, we have some videos, promo videos, and maybe some stuff about our merchandise and just stuff like that. But in the end, it's very professional. When you go to mine, you will see a lot about my kids, my wife, my family, everything I'm doing, plus those promotions, which I actually archive, I guess weekly, but I continue to promote. I promote more on the stories than on the, post on the feed itself, but it's just the way I do it. It doesn't mean that, that you should do the same. But basically, I believe you still, even if you're low budget, focus on both things. Now, when you do have a budget, when you're doing well, you have a few parties going on, make sure you just look for the right people to handle this. Somebody that understands your image, somebody that understands what you are all about, and somebody that definitely knows about social media a lot more than you and I. All right, so I hope this helped, guys, and I will see you on the next IGTV.